either a bailout, save-out kind of hero like an Oracle or something to save someone from a duel. He attacks fast and he's ranged. He can participate in hitting good for sure. In the meantime,
but Ice Path seems like it's just been very clutch. In most games, Jakiro pops out in.
No, I mean, Quincy crew played a lot. I think most of the games they won was actually with the Jakiro, and then it started getting first banned. And man, Oracles, I think they might. GodZ plays a lot of Oracle. He's their captain and their 5-player. And you're right, I casted them in the opens for another tournament, and he played a lot of Oracle. So
any kind of save, Wyvern. It's a good way to disengage. I prefer Wyvern over Oracle because you can make a move with Wyvern. Unlike Oracle, he's much more like static hero. You can't play aggressively with him.
Wyvern, really, you have a team fight ability. You have a stick level 25. You can actually split push lanes. Meanwhile, Oracle's like, oh, kill a range creep. Yeah, that's about it.
I'm going to need to grab myself a...
I actually was going to get a monster too. Do you want to get one, or do you want me to get us both one? One of us can get two. I was saying the exact same part.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, are you a rock, paper, go, or rock, paper, scissors, go?
Like a 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay, that's 2 out of 3?
That's a rock, paper, scissors, go.
Okay.
Just a 1. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
I was thinking that.
So that means I have to go get it?
I don't know. Yeah, I'll take any of the Java ones. Any of them. You can choose even. Okay. That's 2 out of 3. Okay, they take Keeper of the Light and then Life Stealer, which owns Keeper of the Light.
So that means I have to go get it?
Yeah, they don't have that damage against the Lifestealer. They could use something that goes through the rage, because once Lifestealer has a... Also, it needs to be lower cooldown, because you have Legion Commander behind you, sitting waiting to use the Prestige attack.
Yeah. God, Legion is... Right when you said that, like, it actually... That hero just feels so good now that I think about it. And that's probably why we're seeing teams first pick it now after not even picking it at TI at all.
Sitting waiting to use the Prestige attack.
I miss... Beastmaster? No.
That's the first thing that comes to my mind, but then the Legion Commander just purges it off.
Alright, I got Vanilla Light or Swiss Chocolate.
Swiss Chocolate, please.
Straight from the chocolatey Alps.
Oh, yeah.
Slurp it down, young man.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. The crispness.
My God, it's too crisp.
Swiss chocolate, please.
They're running out of time.
From the chocolate
can. Jenkins. They're using all their reserve time right now.
Crispness.
Sweating out this Lifestealer pickup. Okay, Keeper comes out.
I'm sure they are thinking, they're like, what's good versus him that can't really get purged off by like this Legion? Slaughter makes sense because it can obviously, but you know, with the double attack speed, very low cooldown. You have the bash and the Slithering Crush, which is nice.
And Slaughter is one of the few heroes who can main fight Lifestealer.
His
AM damage can get purged off though, right? From
LCA. And he can rage it up, but you can put it back on, and, you know, until level 25. But that's all.
I'm just gonna keep pointing at him like.
I just like talking about level 25.
I mean, everyone does, but I like talking about the little, like the Slaughter undispellable one versus Lifestealer. That one's so good, actually. It is. I mean, we won't. I doubt we'll see it this game, but you never know.
You never know.
I
mean, everyone does,
looking
but I like
to
talking about
round
the
out
little, like,
these.
Slaughter.
Sorry, Dakota.
I mean, the air was open there for like 10 seconds. You could have taken any of those 10 seconds.
Yeah, but it just hit me. What if you could join a game, like a random game, and start playing it from 30-minute mark? Like just play a game.
I mean, the air was open there for like
right? I think like
10
Overwatch,
seconds.
you could
have taken
probably
any of those 10
jump in a
seconds.
game midway or something.
And it gives you like a Slaughter who's level 20.
And then you, dude, I bet someone
hop in and go, yeah, nope, I'm good.
Yeah.
Hop right back out. They're like, yeah, you guys have already got megas. What time is it?
Well, I think he made it. The game just starts at 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like everyone just starts with a set amount of money.
So it's hop in and
You
go.
like lose, everyone loses tier 1, maybe even tier 2 towers, and you just play from the league.
I bet like a custom game. That'd be a really good custom game.
Just totally roll the dice and
Starts at 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like everyone just starts with a set amount
It's
of
not a
money and
turbo.
stuff. Yeah.
Like
casting. I am excited and ready to go. Shout outs to the previous casting fleet. We had, of course, Capitalist, Kyle, and LD. It's great to hear LD back on the casting mic again. It's like a wave of...
Hey, I created this beautiful logo for my bike shop with Wix Logo Maker. Check it out. Go to wix.com Logo Maker. To start, I'll type my business.
When there's a world of options at my fingertips, there are no limits to create.
Get right to him.
This lane, especially at level 3, this Lina plus Slardar should be able to take over this lane super hard. This should be the lane they win pretty hard.
How many stuns has this lady got in her pocket?
A couple more. The Bassi first we've been seeing.
An extra bit of damage and harassment to come out. We've proved to be very, very annoying.
Look, Klaus, who's your favorite Dota player ever to watch? Just doesn't matter, Dota 1, Dota 2, you're just like, this guy's awesome to watch.
Oh, that's a tough one. What about some Dota 1 days? Maybe Yafit's Shadow Fiend?
Okay, the classic, the swagger fiend. Dude, I wish my name was perfect as shit. That's how you know you're like a god. Like, perfect ain't good enough. Like, you have to be such a good player to like have that name, it feels like.
Here we see a bit of trades between supports here. MSS going to try to pull some of the camp back his direction. Sonic trying to stop it as best he can. Meanwhile, you are leeching up some XP next to the gyrocopter here. Our first rune is a haste. Quinn picks it straight up and goes right back to lane with it.
And the Tiny's doing a good job, actually. Has a ton of CS, but the problem is the Tiny probably will out CS the Queen of Pain, but he'll have to bring out so much more regen, so the net worth is going to be pretty much always in the Co-op's favor.
They need to control the rune against Tiny. That's how you keep him low. So the 4th minute rune, Queen of Pain goes top, someone rotates from the bottom, maybe it rotates from the bottom, depends how this bottom lane develops, and if you're looking at right now, it's not going too well for the Quincy crew. Jenkins having a good time on the bottom.
Yeah, I guess Legion's beating Slardar pretty hard. It's pretty much both the safe lanes are getting beat pretty hard right now. But this Slardar, yeah, at level 3, he's actually so scary.
Oh, he misses the blast. I was going to say, Sonic has been really zoning back MSS here, and with Gyro nearby, they could try to pincer into him, but the blast does not catch its mark. And
oh, he's still here.
Still, right in the face.
MSS might win this. Oh, he did the math.
Oh, shit. He starts drinking a potion in a corner.
Damn.
Oh, he did that like...
He's just hiding in the cellar, like...
I saw that kid at the high school dance, like, yeah, I brought vodka.
I thought Cotto will attack the neutrals. So the tomato attacks Phoenix because he was closer to them.
The old tomato potato.
It feels so weird to watch Sumail play Lifestealer.
Yeah, it really does. It's just quite the change. Well, he went the 0-2-1 build as well. I guess that's just the popular Lifestealer build. Feels like it's... I will say, out of all the people I know, safe laners are the most stubborn, for sure. They will say...
Or unoriginal.
Yeah, that too. Both of them. I'd say both that works, yeah. It's funny. We need some innovation.
Yeah, we're not seeing too many innovative kind of players. When I say like innovative Dota item build and play, like what is the first player and maybe build you think
of? Cost? Oh wait,
like for me, I might even say that I don't know who it was. CTY Anti-Mage.
Yeah.
Moonshard, right? Was that what it was?
Was it good?
No. it was like,
and then like,
it definitely was interesting, and it got, I think, Arteezy to buy it and try it out a couple of times.
I mean, just if they win a game, like other characters, will be like, is it good? And they will try it. I mean, Jin Q, Blink Dagger Quap at TI7, he did it in like 3 games. I guess Demon did that in Dota 1, though, so not sure that's the guy you want to be copying.
Who started the NEL Shadowfiend Yules?
That's a good one. Like, I think Shadowfiend Yules was one of the few that it was just like, wait a minute, I can...
That's the first one. I won't miss it.
I got it, my man. Don't you worry about it. Camera's locked and loaded bottom lane to get a front row seat to the God Z show.
Yep. God Z it. I mean, the lane's so scary. Anytime you have a double stun, and now that Slardar, you guarantee a bash it, you just have a triple stun lane now.
Yeah, this time he's not going to have a good time anymore. He's level 5. Queen of Pain has Invis Rune, about to hit level 6. They're making a rotation. Lina.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you see Lina with this.
Yeah, swinging it from behind.
It's too difficult, and Sammy Boy's using most of his mana to jump.
But with a blast from the front, doesn't catch the mark, and that opportunity obviously is not going to be there, and she takes her business all the way back down south.
Look at the build on Lina. 0-1-2.
So I guess
get that Daedalus.
Where's the Lifestealer at? I guess it's really good.
And she's running low on mana, about to get the mana boost, so I guess that's one of the reasons.
Yeah. I like it. I mean, they really are just destroying Sumail. 27-1 down here. It's 23-6. That's actually pretty even, but that kill on SVG helps, and they're getting a lot of damage on the tower right here once that siege unit pushes.
Maxing passive abilities on that lane to win it.
Yeah, they are. And oh my goodness, Sumail is getting hit quite a bit.
I don't think he can man up against Slardar.
Oh, Lena's taking a lot of towers. Oh no, that's bad. That's really bad. Godz might have just got him double killed.
Costs them the kill. Could cost some lives here. Godz goes down. Breaking for the Valiant TP, and he's going to be out. Rotation over. Profitable for Quinn, but, them's the breaks.
Yeah, and it's really nice for them, right? Because then the Phoenix just goes middle, so he finally gets some of his own experience, gets to level 4.
And that also leaves Legion Commander solo on top, so he's going to get level 6. Then they can start playing aggressively on that lane.
Okay, on Legion Commander, 1 or 2 bracers.
One is fine.
Bottom lane trouble for SVG. Stunned already from both sides. He gets the ice path out, eats through the trees, and now tries to cross country to the other side of the lane, and he's going to be fine. Sumail now up in arms with Jenkins. Meanwhile, Godz wants to pursue SVG. He's bloodthirsty for this kill, and he wants to finish his plate. He's successful, though. I don't think there's any dessert waiting for him. It's just Sumail. And now they're back even 2-2. Jenkins will sprint his way out. And here we are. Oh, in the meantime, Quinn snipes down the kill mid lane. Sammy Boy going to be dropped. He's assisted by MSS. I'm seeing all 3 cores now of the Quincy team. Very profitable in the laning phase.
Yeah, also Tiny going for a farm build. I think he needs to be Space Maker in this game.
Yeah.
So his spells will not be maxed out. He's also under-leveled.
It just never feels good seeing this build on Tiny, because you have like this built-in toolkit of just pure burst damage that you can like really just kill any support with, and then you go to this build because you want to have some nice CS, but it feels like you
Bracer on Legion, Grant. Okay. Double unkillable.
Double unkillable, and he's getting the wand next, all the little ones. Oh, and they're looking, I love it. Sonic, though, he's like, see ya, blasts, and then runs straight down towards the Radiant side.
Yeah, very good, unpredictable way. And then even once he gets some damage on the incoming wave, this cheeky old man.
And it's because they have the ward in lane, so he always sees her running.
TP's to the tower below, while SCG cuts him off from the front with the ice path. They eventually meet the old man with the duel, snap his hip, and take some damage.
Close. I respect the effort, but now you've had 10 damage away. But the old man, he tried to break some ankles. Are you guys gonna be Velcro shoe wearers when you're old, or are you guys gonna wear fresh kicks?
What is that? It depends if it hurts to bend over, I guess.
I wore Velcro shoes when I was like in.
Older.
Are you?
Yeah. I have yet to wear a pair of Crocs, though. I hear they're amazing.
Mid
lane.
But he has the farm build.
Potential setup, but yeah, it's Quint, and he's got life.
He even got one more point on level 7. 114.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, Limp's, I would consider Limp maybe the best, like, tiny middle, like, when you watch him play, and he does this occasionally, but it's in a game where they do just have the better late game, and you can turtle, and I feel like in this game, you do not have the better late game.
Yeah, it was definitely a kill if he had his
it was
one
guaranteed kill.
Spell maxed out.
Yeah, that hurts.
Phoenix is level 6 before 10-minute mark, then he gets a tome.
Level 7, level 4 Fire Spirits, holy smokes.
Yeah, really early power peaking going to be happening here for the Quincy crew, and they already have a lineup that could scale well into the late game, so this is extra pressure for the team to kind of pull this one out. How's Gyro doing? He feels like he's like
he's struggling
the X factor for the team if he can find the resource farm, but he's in that lane against Yawar, who's been the big breadwinner of this whole game.
Yes, I mean, just Phoenix Legion at level 1. You just run in with Fire Spirits, right-click anyone out of lane. No one can actually stand and man-fight you.
Jenkins bottom lane. Sets up for the crush, but kind of second-guesses his commitments to go for right-clicks. Meanwhile, from the trees, got Z.
That would have to kill if she lands LSA.
I even think it's a kill she just Laguna'd, because with the amp damage, her right clicks actually did so much, he just had the 10 stick.
Way up top and away. Macropyre laid out. Will-O-Wisp now going to get dropped. Jawar in the midst of it all, but still manages to get the takedown of Gyrocopter. He's still holding on fine underneath all of the burning lights.
Also, when you have this kind of a build with Tiny, you do not want to join fights.
Yeah. Wait, in bait. No, he's good. Elsewhere, God Z goes down bottom. They pop the egg. Looks like they wanted to dive under tower, but MSS is now level 8 at 11 minutes. He is feeling good.
And he'll have the bottom lane to work with on his own and continue to just be this very greedy bird if he wants, because maybe Quinn's just going to go on the move. It looks like Sumail has taken residence in the mid lane for now, so he can just park himself here, farm out toward the Midas or whatever he so chooses. And let the Queen of Pain go around and do Queen of Pain things. She has ult up. Why not?
She does, going for the Veil, too.
Yeah, it's really sick, combined with Jakiro and Phoenix.
That's a lot of damage.
Bottom lane.
SS, who is left alone. Rotations could come, but there's not enough follow-through, not enough setup to get the evasive bird.
Yeah, and he has the raindrop and fairy fire. He's good. He's ready to tank some of these ganks.
You forgot the most important item.
The Bracer. Love the Bracer. And they're trying to push in bottom. They just can't. MSS is just so high level. His Fire Spirits kill the creep wave with like one of them, so they can't even push in. That has to be so annoying if you're Dire, because this is like the lane you did win. You killed SVG twice, but then one gank from that Queen of Pain, and all of a sudden it just completely turned around bottom. Slaughter has a casual buckler too. Interesting.
Bump back. And here comes the pursuit. You are leading out the charge. Very low on mana, though. Nothing for a duel.
Lena trying to land that stun.
She's struggling, yeah. Luckily it is level 1. Doesn't cost very much mana, only 100.
Gonna need that lens, gonna need that talent, gonna need all the room you can get to set it up. Yawar wants a piece of her, though. He was right into the trees to find her, but he is welcomed by the full team. Bean comes out, MSS drops down the egg from behind, Will-O-Wisp. But it looks like it's defensive so that they can make their escape. This is a 3-on-2 now, 3-on-3.
Jenkins.
More and more. Everybody coming to show up. Give him the dual damage. Come on.
They don't want. They want you. Oh, he has a full blade mill now. Yikes. And Quincy crew, they're looking good. I mean, this is what we expected out of them, right? You see the players on the team, you're like, they shouldn't even be here, but it's not all about individual skill, Lacoste. I'm sure you had a few teammates, you're like, man, these guys are really good, but they're not really a good teammate. I'm not actually asking to but I'm sure you had people like that, right? Like, you're like, this guy is so good, but
sometimes you just don't want to play with people who like are not on the same page. Not just of the skill, but like mentally, you need. I think these days you need to be mature to play professional Dota.
Like, imagine you have like a good friend, then you realize he's a bad coworker. You know?
Yeah. Or that's why you never... Lacoste. No, I'm just kidding. That's the whole thing, right? You never want to move in with your best friend or whatever.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
It's worked for me. I lived with my best friend for about 2.5 years. Nothing crazy yet. We work opposite schedules, I guess. That helps.
He's imaginary, right?
Yeah, he
is.
And you're not very social.
Yeah. That's true. I just lock, like he's home. I just lock my door and put on my headphones.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have a Tamagotchi.
Yeah.
Right. MSS Killing Spree takes down GodZ. We don't catch the action, but I can assure you.
That's on me.
It's probably something you can't witness as a kid.
Barely.
Just a bit short. Jenkins will live on this day.
I got grounded by my parents one time because I killed my sister's Tamagotchi because I overfed it. And they actually grounded me. I'm like, how is that on me? I don't know how to feed a damn Tamagotchi.
And I didn't know you were an animal abuser.
I am only a Tamagotchi. What were those? They were like Pokemon. Oh, bottom. They're going.
Yeah. I had a huge fight for the 15-minute bounty rune. Spurred into a big fight.
So much damage. Level 3 Sunray this early, 5% max damage. Whew. And the base damage as well.
They're doing it as a 3-4-man pack. They don't even have Sumail there. He's just tipping his team, happy that they're doing all the work. He's picking up bounties, dancing around, and farming his way towards a Radiance. He's the insurance policy in case his teammates mess it up somehow.
Lena doesn't even want to try to land a stun. I mean, if you don't use it, you can't miss it.
That's true.
Yeah, but if you don't use it, you can't land it either.
Yeah, son. He more than likely is going down here.
Son.
Damn. They're just roaming as like 3 and 4 right now. They're just like running around the map in circles, killing everyone.
Yeah, dual damage wherever they want, and then Quinn, whenever his Queen of Pain ulti's up and at the ready. Now Yawar.
He's got a team behind him now.
Yeah, the team could circle in, show up through the shrine, but he's low on mana. Him and MSS hit the showers. That's a wonderful thing to think about. Bottom lane. Pressure out for the tier 1 tower. They have everybody down here.
Uh-oh, Sandy Boy has a blink. Needs to be careful. And then it should be. Oh, God.
They should be able to crack the egg, and they will. Duels out for Jenkins. It might cost him. They can't finish him off for the damage, but they can take him down at the end of the day.
It feels bad because you pick Slardar because it's actually pretty good versus like lifesteal, you'd think, but now when you're playing a losing game, the Slardar is playing against 2 cores who can take off his ultimate with rage as well as press the attack, and the Slardar is like just never going to have his ulti on somebody.
Yeah, lifesteal is having a really good game, pushing the top lane. I don't think he cares too much about this Keeper of the Light, but there's a wraparound.
He's going to hit tower TP. Oh, the deny by Sonic, though. Well played.
Yep. And he rages out, but hey, success for him. He was able to kind of clear out most of the top lane.
And Sumail next game degraded to mid.
Yep.
After that deny.
He has the relic. What is this? It's going to be like an 18.5, 19-minute Radiance. You might just see one gank and go into Roche, one gank, push the base. Feels like what Quincy Crew's setting up for here.
Yeah. Sounds like a pretty good checklist for them, but we got to see what the dire side can do to prevent that. Gyro scrapping together whatever farm he can. He's quite a bit off from even securing a BKB.
Has the drum, but Pretty much, they have good high ground defense, right? You have the Lena spamming Dragon Slave, you have the Keeper, the Light Bursting, you even have Flat Cannon. It sucks when that's the best thing about your lineup, but it is nice that you can sit back, maybe get your Gyro some farm. It's not the worst.
Yeah, toss someone in, take that big bounty. Oh. Yep, there's the Blade Mail set up.
Damn, so good.
Yeah, easy.
Whoa, Stanley went blinked in.
Okay, he's in. There's the duel. Here's the buyback. They think they can get something out of this here, but not looking so good with the 8 committed. Sammy Boy eating a lot of damage. He's vesseled. He's got to turn around and run. Now they're thinking about chasing. Ice Pass there. Bump back. They'll settle for SVG. It's a little bit of something. MSS is in. Swinging back into action. They're so preoccupied they don't know what to do. High ground. MSS is out. Big ulti there. He's looking to clean up. Sammy Boy so low. Can he make it to him? Yes, he can. Hits him with the dagger. That should be the finish.
No,
Godzilla, super low. He managed to blink to dodge out the stun. They kind of want to clean these guys up if they can. Yawar's still here.
That's a 5 + 4 versus 5. Lifestealer's just farming. Has his Radiance. Will join a fight now.
Oh, Sonic. Probably just dead. Has 10 stick, but 0 TP.
Oh, God. Please, no.
Oh.
That old man!
He's alive.
Where did he go?
Find him.
He's going to find him.
Get out of here, old man! We're going to find you! Where'd you go, old man?
Where's the screen?
Where'd you go?
That's some nice jukes.
That was a godly juke. That was a godly juke.
Nice play by Sonic. Well, 10K down in 19 minutes, but as we said, they do have the good high ground defense. The problem is this Lifestealer is now ready to go. He doesn't have to, though. He can keep farming. Maybe he wants to set some GPM records.
Yeah, maybe, I was going to say they could put the net worth way above and beyond, just break the morale of the Jenkins stack. Yamsun just trying to, maybe I can go into my own jungle and farm a bit. Nope, not safe. Sumail's waiting in there. They have wards on the perimeter. They'll see your every move. Here comes the team, though.
Rage. Oh, he needs to be careful staying here. But they don't see
his
him.
Rage for the rocket. Maybe they think they can take a follow-up fight from it. Jumping from Sammy Boy, looking to get the burst fire on the Quinn. They throw him back, but he blinks on out. Nice set with the Ice Path Macro Fire coming in from SVG. The duel's there from Yawar, and it's a success as they take down the Tiny. More to fall as Sonic will also drop. Ice Path not quite there. Yamsun, though, will fall. Sumail with a double kill on that one. Jenkins ran all alone. They want the team wipe, though. Ice Path not quite there, but Sumail is close enough for the open wounds. Nice purge, brother. That doesn't matter. They're going to let Jenkins go. You can live on the tail that was the Quincy crew.
They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hell yeah.
That was the tale.
That was the book?
The Tale of the Bard, indeed. Now that was just a beatdown. We talked to Slardar. Well, Slardar and Tiny had to take over this game, and the build on Tiny didn't allow him. And Slardar's he's real poor right now. He is just broke. Phoenix actually has about 800 net worth on him. And without a Blink Dagger or even just a BKB or something, Slardar just runs in, gets Ice Path, and dies. Like, this Ice Path has so much value this game.
Yes, it does.
And he's running in right now. He might just go down. He is. That's a lot of percentage
damage.
Yeah.
I think the last fight shows why Legion Commander is such a good hero. Queen of Pain looked like she's out of position. They can get the press the attack on her. Suddenly she's full HP, and the whole fight turns around.
Survivability and sustain seems to be the late Q4 2019 Dota meta.
Oh, CCNC middle found a Tiny. Don't think he'll get killed, but the fact he's just playing this aggressive, what are you going to do?
Tower will fall as Dire scrapping themselves, trying to make it back indoors.
God. Phoenix almost just solo kills the Keeper with 1 Fire Spirit, 1 Urn. Or Spirit Vessel, pardon me.
Well, now we see a comfortable advantage, 16K net worth for the Quincy crew. They have a firm hold on pretty much the whole outer perimeter. The whole middle to bottom lane is warded out. Sentries and obs. Curious if, I was just going to say if the team were going to do any sort of smoke shenanigans to make it out. But both teams have smoked and are going to roll out. Oh, how's it going? I think we see you there, and they converge on inside. And I think we just witnessed a genocide. Get the hell out of this game and get over to game number 2.
I don't know. After that, holy shit, we just got outplayed real hard. That was a fight.
The bird of war just flying. I see you down there. Boom. That was
He's just like 50% of all their life, like immediately after. Holy smokes!
But no attacks, but they should have just disconnected.
Yeah, just leave, like not. Okay, are you a rock, paper, go or rock, paper, shot thrower?
Arms with Jenkins. Meanwhile, Godzi wants.
Radiant team back.
It's Radiant's turn to pick.
Hello.
And Lena, they were scared of Lena hitting the stun or two.
Yep, you never know. And Juggernaut goes out. Probably the best carry you can ban, especially when you're against a Magnus.
Definitely someone who would benefit a lot from the extra fighting power and cleave.
I wouldn't doubt if they just Jakiro again. Even Jakiro, pretty good versus Ember Spear, pretty good versus Magnus, one of SVG's favorite heroes.
All right, I gotta eat this other half. It's just calling out to me.
Oh, you're eating the winning half, the better one.
That's smart. That's where the frosting. Dude, damn, I was wrong. It was a Dazzle, but did you guys used to, like, when your parents made cookies and stuff and cakes, like...
Yo. Cost?
Yeah, I did that. Just open the fridge, eat it, and then Mom asks, where did it go? No idea.
I think I saw Dad eating it, actually. I don't know.
And then Dad beats you up.
Oh, man.
More messed up.
This is such a fast lineup from Quincy Crew. A lot of healing, sustain, tower damage from Lash.
We talked about it. You have 2 sustain. Sorry, go on.
I would love to see some Lycan.
On Quincy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I just think we talked about it. You have 2 heroes that sustain. It's almost impossible to do. We saw that's how J-Storm got into the major actually against Quincy Crew. So looks like Quincy Crew might be taking a page out of the book that beat him.
Quincy Huskar. I want to see it. Let's go.
Huskar, I mean, versus Ember. Honestly, it's not the worst pick right now. It's good versus Mag and Ember, to be fair.
First, though, it's Team Plus. You see Dazzle. You think, is it too late to get an Axe?
Yes. They get an Oracle. So they get a save of their own as well as some healing.
I don't know if this can work to your benefit or not, but I notice a fun thing I like to do when I play Oracle, either against or with an ABBA, is you can have a lot of fun interacting with a shield with Purifying Flames. You can, like, force pop it early. What is it? If he can't take healing damage, you can, like, keep forcing him down with Purifying Flame.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's, there's some cheeky stuff you can sync them together with.
Oracle's one of those heroes that still a lot of 5s and pubs do not know how to play it. And that's one of the, like, you should. This hero is so damn good. Mm-hmm. So if you're out there like, I want to support and gate MMR. No.
But when you play Oracle, you're not getting MMR.
Exactly. You got to practice. Get into that workshop and just learn his abilities.
Just do, like, Overthrow, you know? Overthrow to learn the abilities and fart around without having to lose your MMR.
Yep.
Ogre. Yep. Okay, well, I like it. You got a good blend of supports.
So they need one hero who benefits from all these spells. They need one big carry that they protect plus Bloodlust. It could be Huskar.
It could be, honestly. I think Huskar might get banned.
Bloodlust and
Bloodlust, Grave, Shield, Heal, or Troll. I think it'll be either Lycan or Huskar, honestly. I think
Lycan doesn't benefit that much from Bloodlust, but I would love to see Lycan
just running around.
Just running people, and they don't have any tower defense on Team Plus right now.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing they need, because their towers are going to get shredded. I'm trying to think, what's a good hero form right now that provides all of that?
Well, likely, we still don't know if this is definitely going to be a Magnus 3 or 4. there's a troll, but it's on the other side. Interesting. I guess they figure troll's one of the best, like, if we have to throw down, you know?
Yeah.
And it's going to be clearly 4 protect 1. I got to have someone who's going to really have a say in the fight.
Yeah, he is going to need farm, because Troll Warlord with just, like, 1 item does not feel that strong.
They can get Slark.
No, I was going to go back to Grant's little Deuce call out.
Deuce?
Isn't Deuce versus Troll good? She just pops gaze. He can't do anything about that.
But if they pick Slark, then they have a good laner against Ember Spirit. And, I mean, Slark with Bloodlust plus all this save can just go insane. Like, he does not care.
As a Dazzle, I hate having to support a Slark because they're just all over the place and they're, like, ulting, and it's actually hard to grave them.
Yeah, but he's going to be bloodlusted, so he'll be bigger.
Faster.
Yeah, you'll see him easier.
You'll see he's bigger.
He has a shield and he's gigantic. There he is, Dakota. We know that's the problem. You just can't see him with your boomer eyes.
True that. It's like on my glasses on. I can't see him.
I can't. I'm with. When did you get glasses? Both of you. Like, when did you get diagnosed with shitty eyes?
I think it was like
3 months ago.
It was like ninth grade.
Damn.
And I started with the transition lenses.
Oh,
if you don't know what that is, that's when, you know, you step outside, they turn into sunglasses, and then you step back inside, and they change back, except they don't change back fast.
So you just look like a D-back in school. You just have sunglasses on.
You look like a dumbass in the back of math class with his sunglasses that are slowly morphing. Like, I promise I won't come back and do harm to the school.
Yeah. And there's a...
Oh, they went with the X. They did find a way to squeeze it back into the lineup.
So it is going to be a 4 Magnus. Much to our pleasure, I think.
I love dunks.
I love dunks, too.
No, you don't. You love Lich.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I actually do love Lich. Lich is one of the greatest heroes of all time. I have 125...
Carry Lich, let's go.
Dude, what if they do? Carry Lich with the dance jump, Bloodlust, healed. This is it. This is the moment.
The talent and everything.
Dude, that would be dope. It's going to be a Slark. I think you're right.
No. Huskar.
I want Huskar.
Not good against
Axe. Yeah,
Axe and Troll is like not good anymore.
Get the Slark. We've seen it. Quincy Crew already did the middle Slark ones too, so we know they do it. They go OD, alright.
Ooh.
So we'll be the carry Leshrac we talked about.
Old dirty. Interesting.
And a 4 Dazzle, so a Dazzle that's going to have items too.
How do you initiate? Axe is not going to have a game. You jump, it's going to be a shield, plus Astro, plus a Grave. Yeah, Axe is good against, but there's going to be a ton of heal. A stun.
Yeah, it's quite annoying.
Also, there's the follow-up. Once Axe jumps in, there's literally 0 burst damage.
Not much. So is this the okay, so you called it 95 to 5 and it was wrong. I called it 95 to 5 and it was wrong. So are we helping Team Plus here?
Remember the Oreo picked
5
Plus.
It did.
The Oreo picked.
That's the 5%. The Oreo.
The Oreo's the 5%. You know what? I actually do really think Quincy Crew. Once again, I'm willing to admit I'm wrong, but I think Quincy Crew outdrafted him pretty heftily here. 97-3.
All they have is chip damage.
Yeah, and as you said, that's the problem.
How many times can they reset with all their heals, shields, astrals,
Bloodstone on the Leshrac even? Like, yeah. Quite a few times. So I think pretty much what we're saying is Team Plus, this laning phase needs to be spectacular, marvelous.
Yeah, they need a way to like carve a path to somehow this Troll being a god.
Yeah.
He's just in there like tearing shit up. The Oracle's bailing him out with the ulti. You got Magnus providing the boxing gloves and setting up the show along with Axe. But that just seems like when all the stars align perfectly, you know? And it's like, dude,
the heavens,
you're indoors and the door's shut. You're not even looking up at the sky.
Shower.
You know, it's not happening, old man.
I will say, at least the Axe is using the best set. He's using the Axe he drags on the ground, not those punching ones. I love the one.
But that's one of the oldest ones.
Yeah,
right?
it is. It's really, really old.
You know what one I like is the big single blade. Where he holds it with 2 hands.
Oh, Witchblade. What is it?
You don't know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about,
but it's a no from me.
You don't like a no from me, dog. I like it.
I like it.
I would think he pulls it on the ground.
Yeah, it's a big chain axe, like a chain flail. It's like a flail.
See, this one, he's just...
How many different medieval weapons, Grant, do you think we've talked about in our qualifier run so far?
A decent amount, which is good. We're helping people learn, which is important.
Yeah, it's important to know about the Renaissance.
Yeah, like, honestly, learning that a bastard sword, all that means is that it's a left-handed sword. Honestly, it's a cool thing to learn.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, thanks, Legend of Dragoon.
All right, let's get into it now. The Quincy boys. They're out at it again.
Let's go, Jenkins. Here we go on Team Plus. It's the team that could stop Sumail. It's Godzi on the Oracle. Yum, son, on the Troll. Sonic from across the lands on that Magnus. And it's Jenkins, Dota Alchemy, the king of everything. Oh, that axe, but it's Sammy boy. Can he back it up, and can he drop it off on top of Quincy crew? We'll have to find out.
Wonderful intro there, Grant.
Thank you.
I am now a Team Plus believer.
I am too. They got this.
I'm dying, apparently. I need to have some
what's
monster.
going on? Are you okay?
My throat just suddenly has, like, that really dry spot. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like...
And it just, the liquid's not hitting it?
Yeah, it's like one tiny patch of oasis in your throat that's dry. You're like, what is that? Stop it. But I think I'll survive.
I mean, I can help you with that.
Yeah.
I'll bring you a monster.
And there's, so Quincy crew, I like it. They don't even do a sentry. They actually put a full observer ward in that block camp up top. And, yeah, if there's going to block, and this is a scary lane. It's a double stun lane, once again, Leshrac plus Ogre.
Yeah.
And he's going to block it, so Sumail blocks the enemy team's creep, so it's going to push into their tower. We'll see if Yamsun does the same thing.
Oracle can't really do anything. If I was the Oracle in this, I would focus on denying my creeps faster, using the Purifying Flames.
Yeah, I'm denying hit. Well, honestly, that's pretty good.
Once you're level 2 with it, you can, like, free deny your range creep without the enemy even touching it.
Yeah, meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Jenkins trying to creep skip. No 2 stout shields anymore. Dazzle, one of the better heroes, just keeps...
Deny him, MSS, yep.
Keep using that poison touch, attacking him. Can't do much.
Yeah. Well,
did you notice that one of the guys has DTS Dandy in his name?
Yeah, Sonic. He's a Russian player, yeah. He looks up to Dandy.
Oh, I was wondering why he's muted for me.
I played with him. He is from Europe. Was he actually?
Yeah. just the voice,
funny.
though.
Okay, that's
just the voice. He didn't get.
You'll watch him typing. If he types you where to go, that's a little bit nicer than just yelling. How long does it take you guys to mute someone in game?
If someone yells for no reason, that's a straight up mute.
I mean, immediately, no second chance.
No reason.
Muted.
And that's not how you win a game. You can yell if we're winning, like, yes, let's go, stun this guy. But other than that, please don't.
Please don't. Yeah, that's fair enough, though. Don't need any extra random noise pollution.
Yep. Jenkins, actually,
if you're not contributing anything positive or trying to win, please don't do it.
Oh, okay. I was either going to go, okay.
And man, this is actually going pretty well for bottom lane. Jenkins and Sonic are just harassing MSS. He hasn't really used the poison that successfully yet.
Yeah, a bit awkward for him right here as they juggle with him, and Yawar deals with the lane on his own.
Double damage, scout out.
Oh yeah, bottom lane. Sonic will see it, and he'll take it.
Jenkins.
He does need to be a little careful. Sonic's coming in now, though. Hello. Oh, he might get a kill. He has skill. He's dead. Oh. One more. The poison.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm going to unmute him right away.
Yeah, he's a good player. Dude, that was nice. He went, scouts the rune at 2 minutes. The perfect rune, and he just gets the first blood. Yeah, Sonic with the tip. You earned it.
Okay, this guy, spicy. I like it. That's a man who's been playing in NA for a while.
He has been. You got to do it back. No sentry ward, by the way, for this top lane, so this block camp is helping Quincy crew quite a bit. This Leshrac 15-3. And SVG just gonna bonk him on the head. That's probably one of my favorite right-click sounds too. Just the ogre just, I hit you.
Ogre's good. We mentioned Troll before. I also think CK's is pretty nice.
Sonic bottom, sorry. He might die to the poison. He has a bottle. One more right-click the shield. Help me. Yeah. But he's gone with those boots. Yeah. Now MSS needs to actually be careful. He could skip. If he wants to skip that for MSS, he could.
Do it. There.
Skewer in. Dude, he's thinking. Please do it.
Does MSS know he's there?
I don't think so.
I'm faking it a bit. He's thinking he's going
Jenkins alone.
Jenkins! What are you doing?
What? Jenkins, baby. What are you doing?
Miscommunication.
Oh, that's painful. And I can assure you, Jenkins like, dude, you should have been here and look at it. Actually, he thinks, too. He's like, Radiant has vision here, but it's just MSS being smart.
Well, according to the cost, Sonic probably yelled.
Yeah, he probably just started yelling, and then Jenkins just mutes him immediately in-game.
And hence the kill.
Sonic was no yet davai, and Jenkins did not understand.
And so, lane's going pretty well in Quincy crew again. How is Mill? We haven't checked. 24-9 versus 20-1. It's going pretty damn well for old CCNC.
Yeah. I just can't help but my eyes on bottom lane. Yeah, it's because the MSS and 2 support show that's going on over here. He's even laughing about it now. He can't believe what's going on. Turn around. Oh. He shows up. He's like, that's enough. Stop messing with my man. Gets him with the shield and starts to chase out Sonic a bit, giving him the old rope-a-dope.
MSS is fine. Look at the levels on Radiant. Yawar is already going to be level 5.5 after this, while Jenkins is level barely 3.5.
You're a monster.
Oh, it's making me miss all the action, unfortunately, as we see Sumail rotate. Oh, no, not rotate. I'm just so used to seeing Sumail rotate from the mid lane with a Lesh.
Yep. And he gets it. Pretty good, though. They get both runes top, both runes bottom. You know, the normal 2 for 2, but Magnus does have a bottle, so a little more beneficial. And guess what? MSS and Jenkins are back, and so is Sonic, so we might just see the old 2v1 behind this tier 1.
No, it's hard to look away.
I'm enjoying this.
Shenanigans that are going on in the bottom lane right now.
Like, MSS is actually barely level 2, but he doesn't care because Sonic's level 2, Jenkins is only level 3.
Oh my god, they got him.
Or do they?
He's like, I gotta find a way to get great.
Jenkins run to the bottom lane. Also, he used the flask and the bottle. And meanwhile, Yavar just hit level 6.
Yeah, he's gonna
5 minutes 4. Yeah, before 6 minutes. Must be nice.
Middle lane looks like they want to be something. Sammy Boy's just jungling though.
Yeah, he's crossing paths with SVG right now, who will rendezvous back with Quinn in the mid lane, who is the king of CS in this one.
Catapult.
Leshrac taking a lot of damage top, but a nice stun. Hits it on the troll, so he gets out.
Okay. Might have a swing into the mid lane. Looks like Sonic's here now.
If you're top lane, you have to pressure, because you know that the hero's middle, so it's a 2v1 top. You can't let Sumail farm, and they do scare him back a little.
Yeah, but he'll be fine, at least taking the CS under the tower.
It's rough.
So Lesh is going to have solo XP, solo farm. I'm not seeing Plus looking to pull the trigger up there.
Yeah, they really can. That's the problem, because like when someone leaves, you're like, Leshrac has no escape mechanism. We can just run at him, but when he's this close to the tower, you can't, so he's just going to get solo.
And finally, for the first time in a while, MSS doesn't have to deal with the 2v1 because Jenkins is going to work in the jungle for now, and it's just going to be Sonic down here to do a lot of the creep pulling shenanigans. But as I say that, look who it is. He's coming to aid things out with SVG here. They're going to try to make it an even score, but then Yawar is TPing in to help out his boys. And now it's a bit awkward.
What is that? A clown show about him. This is actually just a start.
Right, put in some music. Got it for you, boys.
There we go. Get out there, Jenkins.
That literally is this lane. It's just like 2 level 2s at 7 minutes in running each other. They can't. No one's gonna die.
He's found his way out.
It ain't Dota, baby.
Hell yeah. Bottom lane is ours. Says both teams apparently, since no one's gonna die. Middle lane, I like it. Sammy Boy actually scans out the OD's feeling his stack, but he knows, so he won't get ganked. And he just
it's good if the scan doesn't connect in this situation.
You're like, okay, please don't. No, my stack's gone. And he's level 8. Triple null with treads. He is going to do some damage.
Yeah, we could see him into one-shot territory later.
The crown, the king.
Yeah, if this goes later and we have a Magnus Axe situation, we don't have a lot of levels.
Come on. There was a haste rune, you just missed it.
Nighttime miss. Whew. And he's going top. He wants to get that kill. Oh, Yamsa might already die to just Sumail. Enough. Oh, it is.
Eating Pop going to be there. And
they might just go for the tower up here now.
Nice assault from Sumail. Quinn not even necessary. Could hang around to see if someone TP's back to lane, but you know, he's an active core, probably doesn't have the patience for that, or does he? Just get a tower.
And we do, and the whole reason, even though you're probably wondering, hey, why is the Axe still pulling at 7 minutes in? It's because if Abba has one creep wave on this tower, he can pretty much take, like, look, the tower's at full. I wonder how much damage is actually going to get done to this. This is the first time they've had a creep wave at the tower, and they're going to do, like, what, a good 20-30% to it. And that's the thing. Jenkins probably wants to continue cutting the creep wave.
2 healing cells.
He did. Oh, and he's coming. Yawar.
Got help from the side. I see Oracle trying to flank in from one front and Troll here from the other. Yamson. After that takedown by Sumail, makes his appearance to the bottom lane. Jenkins eating a lot of damage. Sumail's here, and he is the big goat. He's got all the damage. And now trouble. He does get this Fate's Edict off, which will prevent a lot of that magic damage, but the right clicks still keep coming through. He's healed himself, though. If someone else was here, one more Purifying Flames, it could do it, but there's no one else.
Uh-oh, now Sammy Boy's getting run at.
Top lane, yeah, the Ember Spirit up in arms with Quinn and SVG, but make some space.
And now this bottom tower is definitely going to go down. Now full Vlad's on Yawar in his stash. He has 2 points in his E with a siege unit coming, not this wave, but next wave.
Sammy Boy needs to be more active. In both of these games, first 10 minutes wasn't involved in a single
Jenkins. Oh my. He really doesn't like Jenkins. I'm pretty sure they didn't need that, but they don't care.
MSS is like, do it for me.
I guess they wanted to get there for the rune. No. Quinn's in a little bit of trouble.
Yes, he is. Good stun from SVG, but they want to run it forward for more. Troll has half his life, has to be a little bit careful.
Nice.
They will get the snipe.
Well, good play. Even with no points in the Searing Chains, they're still able to bring him down. And now, this Oracle's like, I just want level 6, defend this tower. Well, now the tower
just hit him with a Fate's Edict, tell him to stop attacking it.
They might get a tier 2 off bottom, honestly, because they have the siege unit coming now. They have to bring so much down to stop a friggin' young man. The disarm, Dakota.
Yeah,
I know
disarm
you love it.
deny. Disarm deny. He did a little too early, but you don't want to risk it.
Yeah, risk it for the best.
That is a lot. All right, lads coming. For the Yawar Abaddon.
They're definitely taking this tier 2, I'm pretty sure. And he has Bloodlust, yeah.
We're approaching.
They're drawing out to get Jenkins here, potentially. Oh, he just slipped behind the tree, and I don't think they saw him.
Damn, Jenkins, the human ward.
1 moment later, and he'd be dead. They do spot the Oracle instead, but he does manage to slide out. Now they might have some numbers here.
They do.
Oh, but Jenkins just gets hit right away with a big stun and a wealth of damage. Nothing he can do about it. Sammy Boy will try to slide out from the bottom. Oh, SVG waiting where the remnant is, but they make it inside.
Yeah, they might go for tier 3.
What? You are?
Yawar's literally in the
base.
Yeah.
Why is he way up there?
I love the Oracle line, too. He's dead in his own base. I mean, this is ABBA, and that's why I think we're all surprised it wasn't banned outright. It's been banned in almost every game, especially Quincy. Yawar will just play it every game.
Yeah, this game is going to turn into a quick reminder on why you've been banned.
Go.
Jenkins does manage to get Sumail down for the 4 times kill streak, and SVG
feel a little bit better now. It will be. The thing is, this CCNC out OD has been free farming. Current net worth is 6.3k, highest in the game. Yeah, once this OD actually just ults the team, I think you wait for level 12, and that's probably when the Radiants can like group up as 5 and just take base. Where's the House of Avernus? There's no way that's part of the Nothal realm, right?
The House
of Avernus has to be a separate thing.
I think so.
Okay.
I think it's below the Nothal realm.
Is it just his house, or is it an actual group of people?
Wait, what's a Nothal realm?
I don't know. Something we always say it more. No, it's the god, where the gods live, right? In Dota or something? Yeah, no, it's an actual real thing in Dota. I just asked Slacks.
You just can't comprehend it with your feeble mind, unfortunately.
Yeah, the Nothal realm is what you think it is. So for me, it could be different than what it is for you. Yeah. It's like the one room in Harry Potter, Narnia.
Yeah, it's like Narnia.
Any sort of magic, yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh, it does? Cool.
Nice.
All right.
Debate 1.
And yep, they're grouping up already. CCNC's not here, but they don't really need him yet.
All right, we'll see what kind of approach Team Plus can make.
Oh, nice.
As they see the threat on their tower. Sumail. Sonic gets in there and tries to set things up for the rest of his team, and they're successful in getting the takedown of Sumail. SVG will also fall, but Yawar begins to set his sights onto Jenkins a bit, changes course. Sammy Boy's there, flies with side, comes back out. Good false promise. Will bail him out for now. No one from Team Plus goes down. Yet, because Godzi has something to say about that. He does drop under the tower, and the tower will still be taken. They pop the shrine or not. World chase. Plus want to get back into it.
Dude, nice defense of the tower. Dude, Sonic, brown boots bottle with a gigantic...
How did this guy
He just walks in, hey there!
Wait, is he playing from Russia right now?
I'm not sure. I heard... Because there was a thing where he played with 3 Russian players that didn't live here, and he wasn't allowed to play in NA last year, but it was a rumor that he was playing from New York, so I'm not actually sure. Wait, if we're in the game, we can check ping, can't we? Isn't there a console command? Because we're in the game? I'm checking.
For now, he's playing from the Napo realm.
He is.
They're able to surround and get the takedown of little Sammy Boy, though. Quincy, they're right back into action across the river and back at the tier 2, trying not to let up any momentum from that previous mistake they would contend.
The thing is, Quincy's crew does not have a single big ulti cooldown. I mean, they're really not relying on the Sanity's Eclipse to deal damage. They can fight all the time. They have the sustain, armor, and extra damage from Vlad's, plus medallion on top of it. Silence that barracks.
Got it. Dude, what if you silence
I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
That would be pretty insane. Imagine these builds where they backdoor silence so they don't spawn in lane.
That would be insane.
Oh, how you doing?
A dazzling death it was, Yam. Son, though, he's ulted up. And now he's gonna die. Goodbye, Troll Warlord. From the Napo realm to the Napo death.
Double kill for Quinn.
Look for
Plus, can they get any snipes on the way out? No, it's a fake back.
They might get sniped.
Quincy going in. Can they put the nail in the coffin as they take down Jenkins the triple? Where's the give him the rampage?
Wait up. I think they're going to. They're not gonna dive? Oh. Well, they don't deserve it. Get him the rampage. I feel like you earn that, by showing you go out of your way. Power! Wait, how did Godzi get both of them? Fortune's End? That's crazy, dude. That was a huge ulti, though. It did so much. The empowered Ember actually does a lot of damage.
God, that was so sick.
And he's going to get another kill on MSS. Holy smokes, that was 2,000 for the Emperor.
I said I'm going to unmute Sonic, but didn't. Now I'm really going to unmute him.
Dude, what a play. The 5-man RP.
That is both times. Wait, did he had a blink for that one, right?
Yeah, for that one he did. That was
if he did both with just
that might be a mistake from the enemy team at that point.
I just think it's a creep or something.
Yeah. God, he dies so quick. It must be a creep.
Insane.
But man, hey, they defend. And they do get Ember. He does have a full drum now. He's going to have a javelin as well if he wants to mate up. So he will do, with that in power, he will do damage. That's the one good thing about also having a mag. It's like having a free item on some of these heroes who don't, do damage without items.
I think if it doesn't work out, we could also join a band. We had a perfect 3-part harmony there, it sounded like.
Yeah, I'm kind of like a tenor. Dakota, you're like an alto, and Lacoste, you're bass.
He's a soprano.
Yeah. I've never seen that show.
Why, really?
Yeah.
No.
I expected more from you, Grant.
I've never watched it. I love Richard and Mortimer.
You don't watch my show, therefore I think lower of you.
Well, what's The Sopranos about? It's about a mob boss named Tony Soprano, right?
Yes. And we're done.
And we're done. There it is. That's the show.
You don't have to watch it.
Well, you're at home, everyone. Sorry about
See
that.
you next week for Breaking Bad.
And yep, he does. He has that drum javelin. Honestly, this Ember Spirit is kind of scary with that Empower up now. I mean, they're still very, very far ahead on Quincy crew, but one more Magnus ulti. You honestly, this guy, he makes it happen time and time again. 5 seconds till it's up.
The players were just hype, even if it totally goes south from here. Brought joy into my heart, and I'm sure plenty others. Let's see what they could do. I like the cheekiness, the smoke behind play. Team Plus, get in there. Let's see what happens.
They're trying. Oh my God, Sammy Boy, find that double damage top rune. Doesn't look like you can. If he actually had that, then we're talking.
Let's go. Quinn.
Oh, they have the ward. Nice. The Radiant Sentry Scouts, and they know they have a ward now because of that.
Yeah, they might have to just hit back indoors on this one. Not.
Well, they're losing their base while they're doing
this. Skewer and Sumail to the base. Oh, Eels. Oh, that's not good.
He got found. They hit Sonic this time.
Okay, false promise. He's just going to go for the RP.
Yep.
Yep.
And he gets the win because of it.
Okay, a troll in there. Takes it away from the troll, but they're going to try to make the most of it while they can. How many slices? How much damage? Not enough. The sustain power's there. They drop the hammer, and, well, troll out now, nearly 30 seconds. I think that might be it.
Yep, they even find Samuel, boy. Is he going to make it? He's run, little fire spirits. Yep, and the counter, the right-click ab, and there's the GG called. Some high play for our boy Sonic on this snag, but let's be honest, this is what we expected from Quincy Crew. They did get knocked down to the minor qualifiers. They are this team. You have a freaking TI winner. You have MSS.
Freaking TI winner.
This MSS guy's been called the best up-and-coming player for 5 years.
War over here.
Yeah,
you know, son.